Sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Fields going to throw right away. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. Close down him quick and force a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Angel.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Fields. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Off the play fake, Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Fields changing the play. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Runs through the contact. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
A gain of 4.
Now Fields.
2nd and 6.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin taking it in. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here we go. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change? Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the score. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take. Deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Here's Pollard again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Shedding the tackle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Mayfield looks to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. They give to White on the option. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Mayfield. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He's got room to roam. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 76 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. Regular.
Mayfield. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Well, Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Hey, 47.
2nd and 3. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. 1st down, Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Rashad White, 43 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creative.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Second down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
Prescott on first down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First down, Mayfield.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Buccaneers 21.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Cooks motions to the left.
Play action now, Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And again, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
First down 10 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Regular. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Alert. Kings.
Mayfield now. That's complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Back to throw again. And a catch right side by Evans.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Trey Palmer
From 10 yards out.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Kings.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
48. Buccaneers 29.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Now they'll audible to something else.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hurry!
It's a loss of 9. Now second and
And Lance now to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington.
Here we go.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Spike, White, on the ball.
Here's Lance. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Regular.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down,
Hey,
Buccaneers.
Run.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that